Okay. So welcome today. My name is Nishal, and I'm going to be taking the class today. So we can focus today on the shoulder and the back. So usually, we're sitting too much at the desk. We tend to be using so much, putting a lot of pressure on the shoulder and backs. So today, some of the flow will help with that. Okay. So now let's get focused before we start the session. Okay. So just gently close your eyes and take 3 breaths. So breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so we'll start with the prayer. So if you can gently take your hands in prayer position, namaskar position, near your chest and near the heart center. Okay. And as we start this session, just think about your intention, why you came here, what is your goal, what is your purpose. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so we'll start the prayer first by doing the ohms. So we'll do 3 ohms, and then we'll chant the prayer, which is the Guru Brahma mantra. Okay. So breathe in. Om. Breathe in. Om. Breathe in. Om. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Dev Maheshwaram, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guru. Bowing down. So now just gently take your hands on your knees with your eyes still closed, your palms facing up. You just center yourself. Okay, so we can open our eyes now. Okay, so we'll start with some simple warm-ups that will help us just to get warmed up. So let's start with warm up with the neck. So now we just need to do neck rotations. So we'll start from clockwise. We'll do 2 times clockwise and 2 times anti-clockwise. Okay. So while you're doing that, so when you're going down, breathe in, and when you're going out, sorry, when you're going down, just breathe out, and when you're going back, breathe in. So starting from clockwise. And while you're doing that, just focus on your breath. Going back. One more time, clockwise. Now we'll switch to anti-clockwise. So we go back, breathe in, then we go down, breathe out. Time, breathe in, keep going down, breathe out. So now, what we'll also then do is we'll do some shoulder movements. So now take your shoulders up and then front, then all shoulders up and then back. So we'll do 3 times each. Okay. And while you're doing that, just focus on your breath as well. Okay. So shoulders up, breathe in, and then forward, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, shoulders up, breathe in, and breathe out. Okay. So we'll repeat now, doing it, shoulders moving backwards. Okay. So shoulders up, breathe in, taking it back, breathe out, breathe in. And when the shoulders are going back, you see the shoulder blades touching. Or you feel. Okay, one more time. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay. So next, we'll now do some wrist movements. So if you take your hands facing forward like this, and then put your thumbs, and then close with your fingers, and then we'll do clockwise first. So both of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. And then now we do anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and right. So now we can also just do one other thing is we'll take our hands the front. So just cross your fingers. And then if you take your hands all the way up and just make sure your back is straight, shoulder blades are touching. And don't hold your breath. Make sure you breathing and try and make sure your knees are hips are touching the ground. This is a good way to relax your back and neck muscles. So just breathe in. Breathe out. So you can bring your hands down and then cross, change the crossing of our fingers the other way. Okay. And then you go forward, breathe in. So we'll just stay here for 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Breathe out. Take your hands on your knees. So we can just relax a bit, just shake off anything that's okay. That was the warm-up session. Okay. Now, before we do standing poses, let's do a cat and cow pose. So we'll do that 3 times, and then we can transition into standing pose. So now, if you come onto all your fours, and make sure that your hands are just beneath your shoulders, and your knees are in straight line, and the weight is evenly distributed. Okay. So when we go up, we'll breathe out, and when we go down, we'll breathe in. And make sure you curve from your spine. So when you're going down and up, right? And we'll do this 3 times. Okay. So breathe in, going up, which is the cat. And then breathe out. Curve your back, spine. Now breathe in, going up. And then breathe out, going down. Breathe in, which is the cat. And then breathe out. Okay. So we'll now stand up. Gently come up. Okay. So just continuing our warm-up sequence. What we'll do is we'll do some waist rotations and then some knee movements and ankle movements. Okay. So this is good for your lower part of your body. So it helps you to warm it up. Okay. So just make sure your legs are shoulder width apart. Okay. So then just put your hands on your waist. And then again, we'll go clockwise. And then do 3 times the right clockwise and 3 times anti-clockwise. Okay. So 1. And just make sure you turn your waist completely. 2. Three. And now we'll do anti-clockwise. 1. 2. So now bringing our legs back close to each other in some sthiti. Then now just bend down and hold your knees. And we'll do knee rotations 3 times clockwise and 3 times anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then just to do the final warm-up, which is the ankle rotations. So just look at a point in front of you. So you're steady, and then just lift your right leg, and then just do 1, 2, 3, and then anti-clockwise. 1, 2, 3. Repeat that on the left. So anti-clockwise 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so how is everyone feeling? Warmed up? Warmed up? Okay, so you're feeling light. Okay, so now we'll go into our asana sequence. So the first asana that we'll be doing is called Ardha Chakrasana. It's a half knee pose. So you can just face this way, straight ahead, and make sure your legs are shoulder width apart. Okay. And then if you just take your hands and then go back like this. Now gently go back up as far as you can, but just be gentle with your back and your shoulders. And see if you can feel a stretch in your shoulders, in your spine, in your back. And if your neck can go back, then please try and do that. And then don't hold your breath. So obviously focus on your breath. And we'll do this for 3 counts. 1, 2, 3. And then gently come forward. Bring your hands down. So we'll do that one more time. Okay. So now hold your hands. Okay, and then just move your hands back. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. So bring your hands back down. Okay. So then the next pose we're going to be doing is other hook Asana. So downward facing dog, which is obviously quite a popular one. Right? So to get into the pose, you can do it standing wise. So just come towards front of your mat and keep your legs just a bit wide apart. Okay. And then we'll do like a forward fold and then we'll go down. Okay. So if you just bring your hands up, then just go down. Then slight bend of the knees is fine. And then just put your hands on the mat and then just push your legs back. And then slight bend of your knees. See if you can move your chest towards the floor, towards the mat. And if you want to just move your legs up and down, you just keep them a bit more relaxed. And then when you feel, you can just straighten them up. Then see if you can bring your chest close and focus on your breath. So when you hold here for 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So if you now bring your knees gently down and just relax, expand to a balasana. So coming to Vajrasana. Move your knees slightly out and then just take your hands forward. Then if you can touch your head in the mat and just relax. And just breathe in and breathe out. Okay. So when you're ready, gently come up. Okay. So now, what we'll then next do is the asana which is called camel pose. So Ustrasana. So this is always a great pose which helps us to stretch our back and helps us with the shoulders as well. So there's a few ways to do this depending on how flexible you are. If you can touch your hands all the way to your ankles, then great. But if not, there's 2 other variations. Okay. So let me first show you, then you can try. Right. Okay. So we'll try the easy variation first. If you just keep your knees shoulder width apart, and then if you take your right hand and hold your back, place it at the back, then left hand, same, and then gently push your neck, your back and shoulders behind, and then try and straighten your front part of the body, so your core part of the body. And this is also very good. Now, if you want to be taking it to the next level, then you can take your hands up, touch your right ankle, and then same with your left. And then just push yourself forward and straighten yourself, your core part. Okay, right. And then to come up, just gently bring your hands up. Okay, so if you want to try first the one with the back, then try the one with the ankle, which is a slightly difficult pose. Okay, so ready? 1, 2, 3. The right hand up at the back, left hand up. So now support your back and then move your shoulders, neck, and back behind. Okay, let's stay here for 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now to come out, just gently take your left hand up and move your neck up. And then same with your right hand up. Okay, and then now we'll do the more difficult one. So again, right hand up, touch your ankle, and then left hand up, and then just look back and push your core in the front. So we'll stay here for 3 counts. 3, 2, 1. Now to come out, gently take your left hand up and then your right hand. Okay, so now let's just sit back in Vajrasana and just close your eyes and just focus on your breath for 3, 4 counts. 3, 2. So how is it? Everyone feeling? Is everyone feeling warmed up and in Priyasa? Okay. So now we will now just come towards the finish of the session. Okay. So next what we can do is a Bhujangasana. And that's also good for your shoulders and your back. And the Bhujangasana is called the Cobra pose. So while we're in Vajrasana, just move ahead, come to all your fours. And then move your legs back and bring your front part of your body on the ground, on the mat. You just stay there. Okay, so before we go into Bhujangasana, just make sure your hips, your legs, everything are straight and touching the floor. And your hands are shoulder width apart. And your chin is on the mat. So just breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay, so now to do the Bhujangasana, we lift the front part of our body and using the support of our hands. Okay, so while you're going on, breathe in, then you can breathe out. Okay, so breathe in. Okay, and then just push yourself up. Now make sure your shoulders are not touching your ears, but actually they're coming down. And if you can straighten your hands, and then you'll feel a bit of a stretch on your back, your spine, your neck. So let's stay here for 3 counts. Breathe gently. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so now slowly come down. And just relax here. So bring your hands at the front, just cross them up, and just put your head on your hands. And just gently breathe. Okay. Now, if we just come back into Johnson, if you just lift yourself up. Okay. Right, so just before finishing the class and going to the relaxation cruise, we'll just do one Muktasana and then finally Shavasana and then relax and finish. So now if you come from the back, just gently come on your back, just come down, just straighten your legs. Okay, so for Pavana Muktasana, if you just lift both your knees up and just hold it, and then just gently rotate from side to side. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then if you just bring your legs back on the mat, and then just keep them bent and center yourself, and just remember what your intention was. Okay. So now if we just straighten our legs, we'll go into Shavasana. So your legs will be shoulder width apart. Relax your ankles. Bring your right and your left hands, palms facing upwards. Close your eyes. If you're wearing glasses, you can move back if you want. Just bring it slowly, gently. And while you're in this asana, just let go of everything and just let your body relax. Let it go. Just completely surrender to the mat. From your toes, just let go everything. From your ankles, from your hips, from your abdomen. Just let go from your chest, from your neck, from your back, from your hands, from your head, top of your head. Just let go of everything. Just relax. And stay here for a few minutes. When you're ready, just gently come back to the room. Just come back to your breath. Come back to your awareness. And when you feel ready, just gently turn over right, coming to a fetal position. Just stay there for a moment. Just take that relaxation and just see how you're feeling. And then when you're ready, you can come back into seated position. Keep your eyes closed and your gaze down. Then bring your hands into prayer position. And we'll now just close off the session, the prayer of gratitude and just paying our respects. Okay. So breathe in, breathe out. So we'll start with prayer, close the prayer. So breathe in. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschit dukkha. May all living beings be happy. May all living beings be free from suffering. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Just gently bowing down our heads and praying our respects to all the enlightened masters and the yoga gurus who have given us the gift of yoga, and to everyone else who has supported us in this struggle. Okay, and then just gently rubbing your hands and creating a warm energy. And then you just want to gently massage your face, starting from the forehead, the top of the cheeks, the hands. And then when you feel ready, gently open your eyes with a smile. Namaste. Thank you.